All right, welcome everybody. My name's Tammy. I'm the Fearless Mama. I'm here with the Fearless crew. We're here on a Saturday. I'm really excited to be relaunching this platform that I've used for 4 years, and 4 years of just nonstop people using this for all sorts of different opportunities. But specifically now, since we've relaunched, I'm using it for $200, $500, and $1,000 commissions. You don't have to come to a Zoom to make money with this. In fact, I just made $1,000 in the past 24 hours without even having a Zoom. Okay. So that's the cool part about the automation that you have in the system. So don't ever feel like you have to come here on Saturdays. You know, I just like to do this so that if people have a guest or someone that they want to see who I am, I'm the company owner of Get Fearless Freedom. Okay. Founded in 2019. So I had a problem. I had a problem with my lead generation. I didn't know how to advertise. I didn't have any support. I sent my sponsor $3,500 and he gave me a 1-page manual and said, here you go to it. I didn't have any live support. So that was one of the problems that I had when I came online. And this is when I launched was Get Fearless Freedom, because I had several opportunities. I'm sure a lot of people on here have offers online, right? You have a multiple stream. My husband, he's actually inputting his expertise. My son, Brianna, we have leaders here. And that's what's cool about Get Fearless Freedom, is that we have a solution for everybody. And it's a community. As you guys can see, I had 15 homes to foreclosure, our own personal home to foreclosure, a Mexican restaurant that we launched in our 40s that didn't work. So I got really, really upset. I got really depressed. And I says, what in the heck? The reason why I'm excited about this 1,000 level is because Brianna came into my life this year. And she says, you know what, what's really, really missing is because of what you've gone through and how many people you've taught and trained. Yes, you focus on the lead generation part. That mindset will get you to places that you will never, and you'll be like, wow, I went from living in New York to be traveling all around the country. I've taught thousands and thousands of people. People call me a motivator, inspiration. I'm just a marketer, you know, but along the way, I've been able to help and coach people and have them realize that, yes, they too can work from the comfort of their home. And one time I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, and my husband and I used to go to these real estate events. You guys know the kind where they sit there, they talk to you, you know, the kind of events I'm talking about. And they don't give you anything except for rah, rah, rah the whole time, right? You get home and you wonder, what the heck am I going to do next though? I'd get so frustrated with my husband. I'd say, you know what? We just spent 10 grand. We don't know what to do. We'd get home and we'd get this manual out. I've even pulled it out for you guys. If you still have your motivation and you still want to do proper things in life and you still want to help people, I can help you. And we also share and show people what we do with side gig hustles. Like our passion, yes, is real estate flips, but in the past 4 years, our passion has been this. You guys are seeing some of the things that we've bought. Okay. So you can go into the back office, you can learn about the side gig hustles. And these are actual, literally inventory that we've bought and sold. We've flipped. I know Brianna and I've talked about this before, right? Brianna, it's like $200, $300 just for this, you know.
Yeah, well, it was $300 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got in to see what you had, and I was like, what?
Yep.
So yeah, I ended up cancelling what I was using before, of course, and started using this. And with what you've got, this was one of the things I actually put up a video, and I was like, the simplicity of the pages that you've got, I have had more opt-ins, a lot more opt-ins. From your traffic, also a lot more opt-ins, because I've paid for traffic before too. Yeah, so I still message you and I'm like, oh my God, like I've got all of these people joining on my list. Where do they come from? And yeah, you've been hitting the activate button and running traffic. So yeah, so definitely low cost monthly. There you go. There's solutions. I'm doing this from my phone, and I'm like trying to read. I need to get some reading glasses properly there. But yeah, low cost monthly. That is definitely what Tammy has got here.
Yeah, $47 a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I email people's leads, and that's how people are here.
Yeah.
I pretty
just,
much do
it's not just
everything.
$47 a month, an admin fee for, the system that does the work for you. Tammy actually markets, follows up with your leads without stealing them. And I know you'll go into that afterwards, but you provide a service that would cost hundreds of dollars a week.
You guys have this affordable solution, and with unlimited capture pages, what was my problem was, I'll back up, I think I might have said it on this, where is the problem, like here, like every time, Brianna, every time I wanted someone to set up a funnel for me, I had to pay my programmer $300 each time. Like each time, like I'll whip up a funnel for someone. I don't know if Angel's on here, for example, or Terry or anyone that I've, helped in, on Sunday Zoom or whatnot. Every time that, let's see if I can log in here. Every time that I would go in here, by the way, this is my back office of Get Fearless Freedom. If you're not familiar with it and you haven't joined yet, you'll get access to this today. But every time I would go like this and whoops, I have to log back in. Hold on. Time's out, of course. Every time I go like this, create a page, right? 1, 2, 3. I just did a capture page and I saved it. Every time I'd have a programmer do that, it cost me $300 every time. I was like, wait, can you get this down a little bit more reasonable? Like, yeah, I make good money, and things like that, but gosh, that's going to bite into your bottom line, So a lot of times people are very spoiled with this system. They have been for 4 years, but here's the new campaign, because I just created a capture page, for example. And then when you go to set up a new campaign, you're literally doing it yourself, right? So you click a page, you go and you put wherever you want on your Aweber list, and then you redirect it to wherever you're wanting them to go, right? And then you put it in a campaign, in a category, and you're done and you're ready to run traffic. That's it. Like you can do that over and over and over again for $47 a month. And look at how many categories I have, because some people are passionate about their network marketing company. Some people are passionate about their whatever XYZ company. I don't name names, by the way, on the Zoom. We keep it very generic because Get Fearless Freedom can help any business opportunity.
So excited for the 1,000!
Me too.
I love that. I'm going to do a new training where I'll share people, like I do a lot of like manifesting and like the mindset, success mindset and different things like that. And I practiced this before 1,000 option came to me. I practiced this and I was like, right, this is what I want to see. I want to have something. And I call it activating the flow of 1Ks. And that's what I want people to do. So that's why, like, I just love that we've got this new 1,000 level that is coming in, and everything that we're going to be doing. And that I am so excited about it. So excited.
Because I love masterminds where we can talk about, like in the back office, like I was like, all right, I like my Rolexes, I like my jewelry, I like that. But I was like, man, it's expensive. You know what I mean? So the 1,000 levels, gosh, you only need 10 people, right? Who needs 10,000 a month? Everybody always comes to me and says, I want to make $10,000 a month. I mean, that is
exactly.
kind of like, right?
10 people a month.
Right. So here's the slide. Do you like the slide? This is a 1,000 Fearless Supreme Freedom mentoring and coaching program. All right. So you're unlocking your fearless mindset and mastering your freedom.
Oh, no, I love affiliate marketing. Absolutely love it. I'll give a quick background of my story. I was a single mother of 7 children. I was a high school dropout, had my first child at 16. My life has been a very interesting journey. There's been a lot of growth in my life's journey, which, I love that there's so many of us on here that are showing up for ourselves because we've gone through some pretty rough times, but we didn't give up. We didn't give up. And it's the exact same as me. I didn't have any qualifications. Guidance teacher told me I would never amount to anything, all of that jazz. But there was something that happened to me that, you know, it was a movie that I watched that just inspired me. So somebody had shared their story, and this is an important thing for all of you as well. You know, I love stories. They shared their story that inspired me that, hey, maybe I wasn't just a washed up, you know, that there was just nothing for my life, nothing for my life. Maybe I could be something more. And I just started that journey of seeking to be more, and just discover more. So I know I've you know, learned from Bob Proctor, a few others, as you know, and one of the biggest things, I ended up, you know, moving into sort of becoming a Bob Proctor consultant. One of the biggest things, though, what I really wanted, I just wanted to earn money online. Like, I love that, absolutely love it. And it's not just about earning money online, because you know, I'm not going to go too much into the story here, but it's not just about earning money online. It's about bringing freedom for people. You know, to have people not being slaves, to have people being able to live their life the way they want to live it. Now, when I was working with Bob Proctor, I was brought into the whole, you know, kind of coaching arena, and I used to teach people how to, you know, create their own courses, how to market on Facebook, how to do that on Facebook. I used to teach people all of that stuff, along with the mindset, you know, like the success mindset, because everything starts there. But so many people were still coming up stuck with the how, you know, like, well, how do I actually do it? Yeah, so it was one of the biggest things. Just so many people were coming up stuck with the actual how. And that's what we are giving people. It kind of pushed me that when poop hit the fan, normally I just don't say the word, but this is your sim. When poop hit the fan, I was kind of brought into a bit of a downward spiral with my mindset. There was a lot of fear that was out there in the world, and I'm normally quite a strong person where it's like, you know, just keep yourself centered, don't buy into the fear. But I was nearly dragged into, you know, a very, very dark space. And I did a lot of the inner mastery to pull myself back out of that again. And I went and said, what is it that we can do that can serve people right now? Like, how can we actually help people instead of projecting fear onto people, right? Because I think we've got enough of that right now with Facebook and, you know, everything else. You know, what is it that we can actually do? And that was what brought me to here. So the courses that I've put up there, you know, there's some that's on Facebook marketing. We do have more that is coming up as well. But the biggest part is, how do we help people thrive in life? One, plug them into their power. People, and you're being manipulated to deliberately make you forget who you are and the power that you've actually got. Now, and again, I'm going to repeat this because it's important for people to be self-aware of this. Your senses are being bombarded in a deliberate way, and this includes Facebook. I'm not a crazy cuckoo person. Well, I am a wee bit crazy, but I think that's good. But you are being bombarded. Your senses are being bombarded. And Facebook's used for that as well, and it's all over the place to make you forget who you truly are and the power that you've actually got to create the results, the physical change in the world that you want to see, the physical change in your bank balance, your life that you want to see. So what are we doing with everything that we're putting together here? We want you to have something that remind you daily of the power that you have actually got to build a life that you do love to live. And number two, what do people need? They need money. Right? People need money to live in this life. You need money to actually pay for those dreams being a reality. So many people would always get stuck in it, but how do I get the money? But how to get the money? So what are we doing here? We're giving people the way to have that fearless, supreme freedom, to have a way to be able to receive the actual money, and not small change, but high money from the get-go. so that then, yes, you can actually start paying for those dreams and to reach further afield as well, right? Because we're not charging 10K for this. We're not charging 20K. Like some of the programs that many of us have been in, that was what it cost. We're not charging that. So it's more accessible for more people to access this, to be able to use it and to start winning with that. So that's a lot of what we've put in here already, and we're continuing to put in, because we're all creating more courses and training for everybody in this. So it's just forever growing. It's real people. It's not, robot type training that you've got in here. It's real people using, real methods. And that's what we're building in here, to be able to give this to people. Like, guys, everybody that's on this call, this is a gift that you're able to give to people, and that when they apply it, when they use it to support them and having that freedom, like, can you think of, I think sometimes people need to come out of their own heads and really look at the bigger picture with what we're actually doing here. It's not just, a wee quick making money online type of thing.
No.
You've got to be tapped into your why, but also the fact that this is what we're able to give to other people. I mean, this is huge. I've invested 20K into a program before, and I never got to earn from that. I never got a commission if I resold that. And yet, look what we're doing for people and giving to people.
We opened up a Mexican restaurant and we didn't even know how to cook the Mexican food. I didn't know. Do I look Mexican? In this day and age, you don't have to know everything. With the internet, some of the emails that I come up with, I look in my swipe file. I'll look through and I'll say, okay, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do an email today for the people, because they've asked me, right? They're paying me. So I go into one of my little books, or Rob will pull up this new doohickey thing called ChatGPT. Ever hear of it? And he'll go, Chip will do like this, and then and then it'll create one, and then we send it out and we push it through the email portal. And I have company co-ops, okay? All right, company co-ops, very, very discounted, okay? Free money list. It's the Facebook event training. That's how we are getting people, and it's a free way. Brianna came up with that. So these are all the bonuses that you get. There's even more. I have a Facebook group. The ad which currently running. This is I won't disclose that because not everybody's a member on here, but once you become a member, where I actually advertise. This is a nationwide classified, and it's on Rotator. Okay, it's on a Rotator. Everybody, what it was that you saw, and then why, and congratulations on your sales. It's awesome.
Thank you. Well, I'll probably start off and then pull her in. And we've given her the nickname Jenny, and so we use that on her profile, but her real name is Julie. So if we would jump between Julie and Jenny, that's the reason why, but either is fine. So I'm a pastor on staff at a church, and we feel like God is leading us somewhere different as we've been praying and stuff. And we know that not everyone believes the same thing probably, and we understand that, but we felt that God was leading us to do something different, almost like a furlough position where we're taking 2 months away just to kind of focus on our marriage, spend time together. And of course, Disney in June, which we're excited about. So obviously, we were looking for something that we could do that was automated. I'm a nerd, so I like to dabble in research and things. And so online marketing, you hit the nail on the head. Like, you want to have the big asset, which is your list, because everything else is just renting traffic. You don't own it. And so what we wanted to do was, hey, let's get started now. Let's have our email list. And then while we're at Disney, maybe the 2 months prior to that, we can make our mini assets. So like our YouTube videos, Facebook stuff. So those are working behind the scenes for us, feeding and growing the email list. So that way, if we take a month off, those things are still working for us, creating profit, creating income, so we can just spend time together. And so she's been doing a great job. I do a lot of the marketing and the techie stuff because that's my thing. She's the social butterfly, so she does all that. But I wanted to share her story too, and kind of, what she was thinking as well. But
I'm teaching, and I'm ready to transition out of that. So we were just trying to find something that gives us like this more freedom.
Right.
And you've been so helpful with us, and we've done things in the past too, and that's where it's different. The fact that we can access we have access to you and your help. And that's what's made the difference. So we're thankful. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Julie. I get to call you Julie now.
Yeah, either way.
And can I say one more thing, Tammy? I know you haven't revealed how to rank the videos yet, but again, because I've researched stuff myself, your approach to that, obviously the way that you do the video, and I don't want to give that away, YouTube prioritizes and puts precedence on the videos that are made the way that you're showing us how to make them. And so it's not a surprise to me that it is easy to rank something like that when you approach it the way that you're saying you do it. So it's big stuff. It's massive, I think, for sure.
It is.
So Mom's got this email thing going on. They're just real people that are trying to help people in this.
Absolutely. So I'm going to just go ahead and end the recording. And then if anyone has any questions, Russ on. And he's my techie guy and behind the scenes. So let me just go ahead and end the recording here.